Dang, how do I even start this? Well, I got fourth place, which I'm definitely not satisfied with. I should have got top three. Willie should got first, but still got more work to do. And the whole point of this is it's gonna be a documentary. I have until Friday, sectionals, and my goal is to make it to state. So I'm gonna be documenting my whole journey, my whole training and all, and just taking y'all with me because if I don't make it to state, I don't know. But I know I still got God on my side, so we gonna start this. And yeah, starting off my day right. Got my student Bible right here, and I'm in Genesis right now. But it's just important for me just to keep my faith up and reading about the good things that God has done, and just learning the history of the earth before I was here, and just keeping my faith up, and learning more about God, so, and Jesus. And also just knowing, like, even things don't go my way this weekend, I still got God on my side, and just knowing that it's just that this sport doesn't define me. But I love this sport, but it doesn't define me. I still got God on my side, so I'm gonna read about 5 pages of this, and yeah. So I'm in the middle of right now reading Genesis 21-27, but as I was reading, so God made it to where it needed to be a sacrifice, and Abraham, he thought that God told him to sacrifice his son Isaac, but it really wasn't that. But Abraham was gonna go. It was about 3 days of him building something, and he's gonna sacrifice his son Isaac. And he been wanting Isaac his whole life. He really wanted his son and his carry on his legacy and stuff like that. But so God told him to sacrifice, but he wasn't really talking about sacrificing his son, because God wouldn't do that. But he thought that God was telling him to sacrifice Isaac, his son, and Abraham was going to do it. He had his faith all the way to God, and he was putting his trust into God, and he's going to sacrifice his son, and he almost did. But whenever he had his knife and he was about to kill his son, God came to him and was like, no, he wasn't talking about that. But I feel like that's like something that can resonate with me, with my wrestling. Like, God gave me wrestling, but it's a lot of ups and downs, and I shouldn't let wrestling define me. Like, I know I want the wins, I want a place, and just be that guy that everybody praises and stuff. But I really honestly don't want that. I just wanna do my best, and just but I know that sports can really take a lot out of you, and that's when God really tests you. It'll humble you. Like, you'll lose and you'll really feel bad, but like me, for example, like after my match I lost this weekend, I was almost to the point where I was gonna get mad, but after my match, I just came down, I prayed, I said, God, I'm gonna work, God, but I know whatever is meant for me, if I'm at Sectionals, I'm gonna lose. If I lose, I still got you, God. I'm not going to the sport define me. I'm not going to the sport bring me down. And that's really important to me, because in the past I was probably just crash out and rage out, but now I'm actually taking time to pray and just not letting my emotions take over no more. I'm actually having way more better the control of my temper and just controlling my emotions, and knowing that God is with me. God is with me throughout whatever, and to not let the sport take me all the way down. Even though I love the sport so much, and God has gave me this sport, and it's brought so many great things out of me, but it's more to life than just wrestling. So, but I know that God sees my hard work, and just like with Abraham and God, but it was just really just about on this page at least, just Abraham was about to sacrifice his son Isaac, but God was like, no, he wasn't really talking about that. But Abraham was gonna go all the way just to do that because he followed, he trusted God, he really followed God, but it wasn't that because God wouldn't want you to sacrifice your child, because that's what pagan gods do, not what the real God, Jesus, would do. So yeah, so that's what I read on my page, read my Bible, is getting my faith and just learning about God more, and that's what I just learned. I wanted to say to y'all, and for the documentary as well. So, and now I'm about to eat something, and then I'm gonna probably go outside and do some cardio. Doing some cardio even though it's cold, but that's just for my mentality, honestly, and just to help my cardio get up. And then we go do some wrestling, a little footwork, drills, do me a little core workout, watch some wrestling matches, and yeah. So okay, y'all. So first meal I'm about to eat just some eggs and some greens and some spinach on the side. It's very important to start your morning off with protein and not just waking up and eating any type of sugar for it. Cause I went off the internet. It's not good. So starting off the morning, eating protein is good, and since I'm vegetarian too, start off my morning off good. So yeah, see me some eggs, and I'll probably make me a little protein shake too. Yeah. Now outside, and I'm finna do a 20-minute little jog just to get my cardio up and just get some exercise in outside. And let's do this. Let's get ready. So I'm gonna finish off my workout and my day off with doing some footwork drills, and that would be it. So that's the end of day one. Not day one, but this little documentary thing I'm doing. And yeah, this is a pretty good day, I think. And this starting off with the basics, but tomorrow I'll be at practice and back in the gym, so that'd be good. And I'm gonna keep on doing this until sectionals on Friday or Saturday, whatever. And yeah.